Last Friday night, everything seemed totally normal. My girlfriend Emma told me she was heading to downtown Seattle to have dinner with her best friend. I said, okay, have fun. I had no reason to doubt her. We'd been together for a while, and trust was the foundation of our relationship. Or so I thought. I settled in for a quiet night, probably just to play some video games and relax. But then, about an hour later, my phone buzzed. It wasn't a text or a call. It was a notification from the Find My iPhone app. You see, earlier that day, she had used my phone's hotspot and must have accidentally shared her location with me. I almost ignored it, but curiosity got the better of me. I opened the app, expecting to see her icon pinpointed at some trendy restaurant downtown. But that's not what I saw. Her location wasn't anywhere near downtown Seattle. Instead, the little dot was sitting stationary in a residential area I didn't recognize. I zoomed in. It showed her parked right outside an apartment building. My heart started pounding. Why would she be there? I watched the dot on my screen for what felt like an eternity. 10 minutes past 20. Then an hour. She hadn't moved. My mind was racing, trying to come up with any logical explanation, but I kept coming up empty. I couldn't just sit there anymore. My hands were shaking, but I grabbed my keys and got in my car. I didn't speed. I didn't rush. I just drove, following the GPS to her location, feeling a cold dread wash over me. When I got there, I parked down the street, where she wouldn't see me, and I waited. A few minutes later, the front door of the apartment building opened, and there she was. She walked out, and I saw her stop for a second under a streetlight. She was fixing her hair, running her fingers through it, and then she looked down at her phone and smiled. It wasn't just a casual smile, it was a happy, contented one. She got in her car and drove off. I just sat there, frozen. I didn't follow her. I just drove home. My world completely turned upside down. When she finally walked through the door about a half hour later, she was all smiles. "Hey, dinner was great," she said, trying to give me a kiss. I just stepped back and held up my phone, with the map still open on the screen. All I said was, "You forgot to turn off the GPS." The smile vanished from her face. It was replaced by a look of pure shock, then panic, then guilt. In that 1 second, I saw everything crumble. The lies, the secrets, all of it laid bare by a single notification. The trust we had built, it was gone. Shattered into a million pieces, right there in our hallway. And I knew, right then, that it could never be put back together again. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever been through something similar, you're not alone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more real stories.